Well, as much as I admire Simon Hillier's performance and his guts, to me, there was only one winner there, and that was Dave Newbrook.
Now on to our fourth and final fight of the night. Peter Hefford versus Mark Beale, fighting for the Commonwealth Light Middleweight Championship. In the red corner we have Peter Hefford, fighting out of WPT Gym in Birmingham and trained by Pimu. In the blue corner we have Mark Beale, fighting out of Zen Kutsuru Gym in Coventry and trained by Neil. This fight to be fought over 5 3-minute rounds under full Muay Thai rules.
We're here at the Civic Hall, Wolverhampton, for a night of World Championship Thai and Kickboxing, and it's the ISKA Commonwealth Light Middleweight Championship. Birmingham versus Coventry. Peter Hefford versus Mark Beale. Two men we've seen fight on numerous occasions, although they have greatly differing records. Mark Beale, 59 fights. They know each other well, and there's a bit of showmanship going on here, Neil.
Yeah, they're playing a bit to the crowd, trying to generate the interest.
Mark Beale, vastly experienced. We've seen a number of his fights, 59, 38 wins. We were there as well when he won the K1 Max Championship. He's a real good campaigner. Peter Hefford, 12 fights, but he fights, I think, above his experience, if that makes sense. A very good campaigner, very strong, always brings a good crowd. There's going to be fireworks in this one, and there's a title at stake as well.
Round one.
So here we go, the first of 5 3 minutes. Beale, a very seasoned campaigner, very good, strong fighter.
Mark's confidence is going to be very high, coming off the K1 Max win. Also a British champion, Mark.
Yes, well, the thing we must tell the audience here is the K1 champion has to fight 3 times to become champion in one night. And that can take its toll, and Mark did very well at the last K1 championships to do that. But Peter, he's a tough, seasoned campaigner, and this is a big opportunity for him.
Strike to the knee there.
Yes, a strike straight to the top of the knee. Mark Beale, that's not allowed Mark Beale, right to the front of the knee. And it's really annoyed Mark Beale. Well, really, he can't kick right on the front of the knee like that, Neil. It's very, very dangerous on there. He shrugged it off, but really Peter should have known better there. He might be punished for this.
Missing with the left hook.
The knee's gone. I think Beale's really... It's gone. It's gone. I think that knee, he's really trying to protect it there, but it's really upset him.
And he's gone again for the kneecap.
It's straight there again.
He's definitely made a target
I think
of that left
Hefford's
knee.
saying, isn't that fair in the rules?
Neil, is he allowed to strike front of me like that? No, not touching it. That's what I thought.
Peter Hefford is having to explain to him that he shouldn't really be... there's no way he's allowed to hit the front of the knee like that at all. The back of the leg, the thigh, the inside of the calf, the inside, outside of the thigh, but the knee like that is a no-go area, and he's just done both knees. They are no-go areas there, and Mark's not very happy about that at all.
As early in the fight as that as well, Malcolm, it could be debilitating for him.
Yes, that's right. Or it could do the reverse and really fire him up.
Very scrappy start to this fight.
That's right, very controversial start as well. I thought there'd be fireworks, but I haven't seen that. Both knees in quick succession and a stamp push to the front of the knee. That'll add a lot of spice to this contest. 5 3-minute rounds. And already drama in the first.
Peter Hefford obviously showing Mark that he can't be pushed around, stamping his authority on it, literally.
Yes, it was a very strange tactic. I'm sure Peter's aware of the rules. I mean, both men got a good following here, but to the left of the ring, there's a huge following there for Hefford. He's already marked up below the left eye. I think he might come to regret if it was intentional. I'm not saying it was, but it certainly fired Beale up. And he's a tough fighter anyway, and as you saw there, rocked his man.
He run onto the jab that time, Malcolm. And Mark seems to be warming up now, getting his timing a little bit better.
Both men looking for the knees there to the points of the thigh. Hefford marked. We'll see when they break. Hefford's already marked under the left eye there. Mark Beale, very experienced campaigner. He seems to have recovered well. It certainly hasn't hampered his movement at the moment. He's moving nicely on his toes. Good boxing. Both exchanging kicks there. Beale coming off slightly the better. Well, what an opening round there. With the cleaner technique, I'm going to go with Mark Beale. I think Peter can count himself lucky not to have got a point deducted there.
Yeah, most definitely. 2 in quick succession.
Let's see how it continues, because Peter's marked up around the nose and the eye from the accuracy of Beale's punching. The taller fighter, knows how to use his range, very experienced. Low kicks of his own there now. I think there's a lot more in this one still. Stalking Peter Hefford here, Mark Beale. Hefford's a good campaigner though, brings a big following.
Mark seems to be getting his shots off first now.
That's right, yeah. Good high point kick as well. Nice and fluid, but he took a real swinging right there. If there was more body power and shoulder in it, it could have been trouble. Ref breaking them both there. Didn't like the looks on the clip.
Peter's got a very good knockout ratio.
And I think Peter was also saying to him, though, he was saying, why did you break the clinch? What was wrong there? I was working in there. Might have a point. Incredible drama in this one, Neil. Yes, sorry, you were saying for his win ratio.
Yeah, it'll be 7 wins, Malcolm. 5 of them have come by knockout.
And the left came the top of the head there. Luckily, it was high on the head of Mark Beale, because that could have been dangerous. And this is what Peter was saying last time. Look, I'm in the clinch. I'm trying to pull the head down to work the knees. Why did you spit us? And this time, John Blackledge letting them go. Hefford showing the signs of wear and tear. The cut across the bridge of his nose is bleeding now. There's a little egg-shaped swelling under his left eye. He's coming superbly conditioned for this one.
He's built like an action man.
34, that's right, Neil. 34 years of age now to Mark Beale's 23, giving away almost 10 years. Well over 10 years.
It's amazing, in only 23 years of age, Mark Beale, and this will be his 60th fight, Malcolm. Yes,
seasoned campaigner, good to watch, good all-round Thai boxer. Nice front kick there, very good defensively, the front push kick, and then the jab. He's got a very stiff jab, Mark, when he uses it well. Nice right. Oh, and then the high point kick. Hefford smiles and says, come on. Flush on the button. This is warming up this one, and it's only round 2. Hefford trying to get the knees in, not quite getting the leverage or the angle he did for that last one. Got the leverage he wanted for that final knee. Warming up incredibly this fight. Very tough cookie, Peter Hefford.
Mark Beale definitely imposing himself in this round.
Oh yes, I feel in terms of the points and the scoring, Beale's winning it most definitely, but Hefford's a character, he's a tough cookie. Second round again, I'll go with Mark Beale, but Hefford's still there, he's still dangerous. Crowd rising to this one as well.
Yeah, well, on the outside, it seems to be all Mark. If Peter is going to have any chance of winning this bout, it's definitely going to be on the inside.
A lot of Vaseline on the face of Peter Hefford now. Good strong kick there from Beale. Hefford smiling again. He really does enjoy his fighting.
Thank you. Mark, as always, very cool.
As you said, he's taken the centre of the ring and he has been the dominant force in this fight. Oh, big right hand. Hefford smiles, he took it clean. Ref sees it more as a slip than a clean knockdown. I think mainly because Hefford sold it with no reaction.
It looked to be over the cup glove. He seemed to catch it on his glove rather than flush on his chin.
Warming up now, this third round really starting to pick up pace. Oh, good little left hand there, and then the low point kick, good finish there by Hefford. But again, he's so dangerously close to the wind with those stamps, because they're coming very close to the knee again in this round. But he's certainly making a go of it this round, Hefford, and he needed to. He needed to get back into this fight, and he is trying. Yeah,
this is definitely going to be the turning point round if it's going to turn.
Catches the leg there, but can't take Mark Beale down. And again, trying to work the knees there. Nicely turned there by Hefford to work the knee. Good work by Hefford there. Takes his man down. Hefford's best round so far. Bit of a comeback here. Mentally as well. He's showing him that I'm far from finished. Good front push kick there as well from Hefford. He's come alive in this round. I think his corner will have told him, you're 2 down. There's only 5 rounds. You've got to get it. And he's responded well.
He's most definitely still in this fight. And again, another right hand bounced off the top of his head. Yes, and I like the way when they get into the clinch, he's manoeuvring for the knee, and again there. And again, his strength showing. Surprisingly, Hefford showing the strength there. Yes, he's negated a lot of Mark Beale's work, but there again, that right hand again, that's the danger for Peter Hefford. Mark Beale's accurate, straight right hand. Yeah, it's very good boxer, Mark. Oh, he spun with the kick when he realised he was off balance and almost landed it. An audacious move there from Beale that almost worked. Strong left hook. But in the clinch, you feel that it's Peter Hefford that will catch the eye. And the clinch work is very important in Muay Thai. And the judges place a lot of credibility on your good clinch work. He's coming superbly conditioned for this, Peter Hefford. It's hard to believe that he's 34 years old. Yes, got remarkable the body of a 20-year-old. I've got the body of 2 20-year-olds joined together. But I must say, Hefford's worked its way back into this fight. I'm not saying he's won this round, but I think he's worth a share of it so far. Yeah, much better round for Hefford, that one. He'll take great heart from that. Great heart. Mark Beale shaking his head. He's not happy. He knows that he never performed to the best of his ability in that round. There's a lot more in this fight yet. There really is. This is boiling nicely. With 2 to go, this is coming to the boil nicely. Because 3 minutes. Neil Orchid saying there's 2 rounds here. Come on.
Seconds out. Round 4.
Mentally, do you think it's changed psychologically? Yeah, I mean, Hefford isn't a fighter that can be overwhelmed. I mean, he's taken some very, very hard shots in the first couple of rounds. And he's really brought the crowd up as well, hasn't he? Yeah, they've both got very good support here today. I think they've won a few new fans as well. That's right, because this is a fascinating fight. And Beale needs to get his head back together and get back to his good work and start asserting his authority again, because Peter really said to him in the last round, I'm here and I'm still fighting. And he's got the better of the clinches so far. So evenly balanced now, delicately poised, big right, but a good counter from Beale. Stepped inside that big right. That really sent the sweat spraying. Just missed with that. Haymaker left. Surprisingly loose from Beale, normally a tight, efficient fighter. Shows the frustration a bit though. I think this is a lot harder fight than Mark Beale was expecting. Yes, Hefford will do that to you. That's why I said to you at the beginning, 12 fights doesn't really do him justice. Neil Orchid in Mark Beale's corner saying, come on, take the fight to him. And he does need to do that. Nice body kick there by Mark. Acknowledged by Peter. Yes, this is really a good round. Very even round again as well. And that left hand has been a problem for Beale. Hefford brings it over well. And he lands with it. Ooh, oh, they both went for gold with that one, Malcolm. Yes. Just slightly out of range, both men. Lucky for both of them, really. But this is where I feel Hefford's scoring more frequently, which could be telling on the judges' scorecards, because before John Blackledge breaks them, Peter Hefford's the one scoring with the better knees. Good jab there, though, from Mark Beale.
Beale keeping it longer now.
Yes, Hefford going for that short left hook again. He steps across nicely at the angle to land it as well. It's a little step, but he took a good left there as well. And the right on the counter to the low kick. Beale making a big play at the end here. Now, if he works in the clinch as well, but it's immediately Hefford that works in the clinch. I think if Mark worked the clinch as well, it'd be cleaner for the judges to score, but this is going to be a difficult one for them to score, Neil.
Hefford blowing a little bit now, Malcolm.
Yes, he's put a lot of effort into these last 2 rounds. But I tell you, he will be there for the 5th. He'll suck it up and he'll suck it in. This has been an energy-sapping fight for both men. And it's getting to the stage where I wouldn't like to call it. Oh, there you go, the knee again, he's saying. John Blackledge is saying, I don't see it that way this time. End of the round. Mark Beale still complaining, but I got the impression there that Blackledge said, no, not this time. How do you see that, Neil?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like part of Peter Hefford's makeup, and I don't know if he's going directly for the kneecap or whether he's actually going for the thigh and it's slipping a little bit low. But John Blackledge, in his wisdom, let it go that time.
I must reiterate, boxing scores least in the Thai boxing judges' minds, and Hefford has tried at the other ranges. But again, this last time, when he does the knee, I think you're right. I think that's for the thigh. And Mark Beale's mentally unsettled. I think that was a good call this time from John Blackledge. A good call this time. But it's the 5th and final one. And I'm getting to the stage where unless one man really convinces me here, I wouldn't like to be one of those 3 judges.
There most definitely isn't a lot in it. I mean, the last 2 rounds, you could make an argument to score them for Peter Hefford, which puts the fight even.
That's right. So they've got everything we feel to fight for here. But again, it's only our informed opinion. We do not score, we do not judge. But Hefford's going for it now. I think he's been rejuvenated in rounds 3 and 4. Belief is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely. And if he thinks that that Mark Beale has got any doubts in his mind, he's most definitely going to try and manipulate them in this last round.
That's it. Well, both men in my book really need a big, big final round to cement a win.
Mark, in his experience, will know this as well.
Yes, big right hand from Mark Beale that only just skimmed the man, but again in the clinch this time, Mark Beale matching in the clinch. I imagine Neil Lorcan in corners told him, you've got to match him in that clinch. Because Peter Hefford has worked consistently, as you said, at the closer range. Whereas Beale does look effective at the longer range.
Hefford doing a little bit more on the outer range this time.
I think he feels he's got a legitimate chance at this. I think his confidence is now sky high, and he believes he can sneak this. Took a big right though and a high point kick. Didn't faze him, he's tough. He's a tough customer. Nice spinning combination there, he just smiles and walks forward.
Mark's shown good variety in this last round.
Crowd going crazy now. This could go either way. And you know what, whichever one loses it will probably be talking all the way home about how they were robbed, because this is now that close.
This is going to be very subjective when it comes to the scoring.
That's the word I was looking for, Neil. Subjective. It's hard to be objective when both men have brought different skills and different things to the table. Depending how the judges view those knees, I've got a sneaking suspicion that Peter Hefford might have stolen this one with his close-in work and his clinches. But it's going to be very, very close now.
Oh, excellent jump knee.
That's the sort of thing that can swing it.
So far in this last round, I have the better work coming from Mark.
Yes, he's certainly gone again. And in this round, again, the knees coming in from Peter Hefford. This might just be the thing that decides it, depending on what the judges are looking for. In that clinch, 3 knees, no reply. It all depends, how, as you said, the subjective viewpoint now of the 3 judges, what techniques they favour. Oh, he's gone for it again to really try and impress the judges. Big smile from one of the judges in the corner there. I think he liked that. This is the thing that can change it about. The cuts opened again across Peter Hefford's nose. But I'm not going to call this one, Neil. I think that was a real powder keg fight. Loads of talking points, loads of different ways you could take it. And as you said, from either fan's point of view, you could argue all night and possibly not be deemed to be wrong.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, my personal opinion on it is that the first two in the last round would have went to Mark. But again, it all depends on how highly these knees were being scored.
That's right, and how much they appreciated the clinch work from Hefford. But these later rounds, well, especially the last, when Mark Beale started to throw the jumping knees, might have, if it was on a knife edge, might have swayed it his way.
I think Hefford's very pleased with his performance, as is Mark Beale. They both think they have this one.
Yes, a lot of kidology goes on. I always laugh when fighters do this. I can understand why they do it. But by then, the judges have already done their scorecards. You can posture all you want. The scorecards are done.
Very, very good contest indeed. Give both boys a big round of applause.
And I agree with your MC, Mike Goodall. This was a cracking fight with so many talking points.
Ladies and gentlemen, a majority decision. The winner and the new ISKA Commonwealth light middleweight champion in the red corner, Peter Hefford.
As I said, Neil, they've gone with the clinch work, they've gone with the knees, they've gone against the better boxing skills for the better what they saw more rounded Muay Thai skills.
Yeah, definitely, with the knees scoring obviously a lot more than the boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show a big round of applause, please. Mark Beale.
That's really what separates the two sports.
Now that really was a test of patience for both men. The more experienced man, Mark, didn't quite make it this time, even though he has had an astonishing number of 59 fights. Well, they do say anything can happen in a Thai boxing championship. Well, keep tuning in for more kicking action on the series. I'm